The third edition of Malaysia Ultimate Open was met with another great welcome and hot stinging weather. This year, Jakarta Globe once again had the opportunity to observe how the growing ultimate community have brought players from around the region to connect and honor the spirit of the game.
MUO is basically a platform for Malaysian teams to experience high-level tournaments from all over the world. So we have teams from Australia, we have teams from Taiwan, we had teams from India, Korea. So all these teams bring different level of competitiveness.
MUO attracts players from the Asia region because location is pretty centralized, and more importantly, I would guess, is affordable.
An awesome party weekend.
It's the biggest tournament I've been a part of.
It's big, it's international, and it's really hot.
Professional.
Fun.
Athleticism.
It is sensational.
And learn a lot.
Well, I can throw a flick now, so I'm feeling a little bit more competent this time.
Before all these young players were just playing local tournaments in Malaysia, and there's only so many teams in Malaysia that you can play with, and you won't really improve much if you play within that same circle over and over again. So MUO has definitely opened the doors to these young players, seeing great players. We've got some professional players here from America, so they bring a different kind of skill set, different kind of competition to these young players.
I think just the exposure to international teams, like after a while playing local tournaments, you sort of get how most teams would play and you can plan around it. But as for international tournaments like this, you don't know what you're coming up against. And it's really fun and exciting because that really challenges you to the next level.
These young players get to see high-level tournaments, front row seats. We're just providing a platform because a lot of teams don't go overseas to play and experience all this. So what we're trying to do is bring these overseas teams to us so that everyone gets to enjoy that kind of competition. The volunteers are the lifeline of this tournament. Without the volunteers, these volunteers are young players who are excited with MUO because it's such a big thing, and they love the sport, they want to get involved.
It's just the tedious work of going the extra mile to give players, again, the ultimate experience. Simple things like understanding how the tournament works, the rules, what services we provide. You just got to think in the shoes of a player.
I guess our goal is to make it worthwhile for our participants, you know, like whatever they fees that they pay for the tournament, they should get quality and much more better stuff back in return.
I think overall this tournament was very well run. I think it's just minor things like timings, for example, making sure that the shuttles bring people on time. I think apart from that, everything is pretty well run. I wouldn't change anything.
I really like the structure of having shorter games because we brought a short team, but I think you get your most bang for your buck because you get to play more games and more teams and more variety, yeah.
I mean, the fields are fantastic. The competition level is amazing. I mean, if only you guys could field more teams, that would be the best decision. But you know what I would suggest? Moving the tournament party close to the fields maybe, or even having it here.
I want to see the competitiveness will always rise because it's always more fun if there's more competitiveness and a lot more people coming out.
A few more engagement activities during the party, the socials, so that we have more time to really meet everyone in the region. And it's important, especially for a new tournament like this.
A very simple one is to get tall cones. It's really hard to see.
Intense, Unexpected, that's another thing. And the last one, I think the one that's most important is friendships.
There's something beautiful about this sports that is able to bring people together.
It's definitely tiring,
It's probably one of the largest, fastest growing sports in the world.
but I love it.
You know what, athleticism, you know, and I'm going to say community because Ultimate Community is nothing like any other sport that I've ever played.
Hello, good time.
Frisbee is everywhere in the world, and that kind of changed my social life because I get to meet all those people.
Enjoyable, and it's really that this fair for we can play, guys and ladies can play together, mixed gender. Yeah.
It's very inclusive, and I think I'd like to highlight the point that's inclusive, particularly now that we're supposed to be connected to everyone, but yet people are so disconnected. And so I like the fact that communities like this are trying to make an effort to include everybody.